Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Tongren session. It's great to see everyone, and in a few moments, I'll give an update as to a grand experiment with biohealing Tesla scalar energy Tongren. Let me see, and I want to get all of our Instagram friends here. Live. Here we go, and welcome. So let's begin right away. My name is Joseph Lucier, here for the weekly Tongren session. If people are here for the first time, I'd like to explain that we do distance healing sessions, which is a technique that's been around for thousands of years where we can actually sort of send energy. And with the TAM healing system, our main modality is to open a blockage. So what does that mean, open a blockage? To remove resistance so that the amazing amount of resources, abundant resources in the body can continue and complete their work. So we use a couple of tools. These are simple, and these are just for our mind. These don't do any work. These help to focus our mind, which is doing the work, to connect to what we call the collective unconscious, or otherwise known, like in Buddhism, the oneness of compassion, as I like to think of it. So let's begin right away. Everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets to watch. And we have Cynthia on Instagram. We have interesting newbie. Yeah, and don't be shy to put in your real names. At least your first name makes it a little bit more personal, so that I can get a good understanding of who's here. Because each week you may have a different name, and I like to keep track because I look at this as a community of members here for everyone. And as I say, for the people that are the first time here, we use this as our portable map. That's basically it. And this is a tool to focus our mind, just like drumming in Native American music or any kind of music, all these different things. So let's begin. So we tap for insomnia, high blood pressure, newly discovered gum infection. Hello, Sylvia. Sylvie. So for interesting newbie, I've recently been using Happy Smiles, I think it is, yep, to work on my gums. It's a gum therapy paste to help with receding gums. For gum infections, I recommend oregano oil, swishing diluted oregano oil or oregano oil black seed gummies, swishing that into the mouth, or colloidal silver, swishing that into the mouth. I have some right here. All of those things are very good. But let's work on high blood pressure, which is GV17. The medulla, cardiac, respiratory, vasculatory center, and gum infection, C3, 4, 5 for the gums area, and T1 to T8 for infections. So if you could all put in the chat who came to the Tesla special event, Friday or Saturday. Just like to know how many people from here went there and what were your thoughts. For people that are not familiar, last Friday I was in a Tesla biophotonic energy field. And guess what? I am now as well. I was able to bring that technology to me so that every time I do Tongren, I will also be in a biophotonic Tesla energy field. And the feedback I've gotten so far from people is it enhances the power of our sessions. And let me know what you think. So the question is, after swishing with strong black seed oil or oregano oil, I would only do it for, maybe 10 to 15 seconds. So what's coming about these days are two main technologies for Tesla brilliant healing energy, frequency energy that deliver biophotons, light with life photons to the body. There are photons in the craniosacral fluid. There are photons or bioelectricity or chi in the meridians and the fascia. All different types of vibration medicine going on in our bodies. Feel it? No? So insomnia, in Tong, third eye, and grounding for insomnia, liver 3 and kidney 1. There's a great herb, ashwagandha, for balancing hormones and helping with sleep. And Catherine says the oil is so strong, but what I would recommend is they have these black seed oil oregano gummies, and you just chew them and keep chewing them, and they're going to cleanse the mouth. They're delicious too, amazing, but they have black seed oil and oregano oil. But the oil is so strong, yes. Depending upon the severity of your gum issue, I would try to leave it in there as long as you can, because it's going to do good work, but at least 15 to 20 seconds if you have a serious issue. But those are great. You can dilute it. Even 1 drop, try 1 drop and swish it. It's pretty powerful stuff. Tesla Enhanced Tongren Sessions, which is what you're getting right at this very moment. I actually have what is called a Tesla generator in this space now. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. And happy mama, chi for perfect blood, lymph, and a strong immune system. Okay, blood flow to the brain, and for Laura as well, calm and worry-free mind, GB13 right side. And welcome Athena and Cynthia, you are next. Catherine, Cynthia, and Esther, you are next. After Happy Mama and Laura. Command points of the brain. Tapping for abundance, that would be connecting to our true selves in our in-tongue third eye area. Blood flow, nerve flow. T1 for the bones, perfect blood from the bone marrow. T3, T7 for the lymph and the spleen. T1 to T8 for a strong immune system. And Patricia said you ordered Eucora. That's a winner for sure. And more with the bones, bone marrow, perfect blood, spleen, recycling of blood. And I think your tests, Happy Mama, have been good. And GB39 for bones, special point for the bones, Chinese medicine super point. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. We'll also do a cranial sacral tune-up as well in just a moment. Thank you everyone for joining. Next we have Catherine. Medulla, leaky veins, eyes, blood flow to the brain. And Cynthia, liver detox, rosacea, and brain fog. Jet lag. Okay, Sylvie. Command points to the brain, command points to the brain stem. And for everyone, let's do detox. And what's coming up in the land of Anusara Wellness? A lecture. I have a webinar, free webinar on sea vegetables. I think that's helpful. Some more Tongren training coming up. And the medulla for Catherine. GB17, Cardiac Respiratory Vasculatory Center. And detox for liver detox. Let's start with the detox. Think of it as a two-part process, liver and skin, because if the liver is overwhelmed, the skin shows up, taking up some of the work for toxins, and then shows up as rashes and different things as well. So T4, T9 for complete detox. So Cynthia, I recommend clay baths. For the brain fog and for the rosacea and the liver detox, the liver support. Clay foot baths, clay foot soaks, clay baths. T4 for the skin, T9 for the liver, L2 for the kidneys to complete detoxification and extra blood flow to the brain for the brain fog. 3 blood supplies, carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. So for people that come on a regular basis, let me know if you feel anything different, considering we are presently immersed in with the assistance of a biophoton Tesla scalar energy generator. Say that 10 times. And activate the whole spine, bladder 54, liver 3, and kidney 1. An easy thing for oral infections like gums, and I have some right here. Colloidal silver. Swish this. It's good for the immune system, but it's also really good for oral and gum situations. This is Sovereign Silver, bioactive silver hydrosol. Okay. Okay. So let's continue on. So the question is, what kind of clay? Vitality. That's the only company that I really recommend for clay. It's medical grade, highest quality clay. So let's work for Blue Sky, Esther. Yep, and I got your message, Esther. Sound frustrated, long time, not really solving the problem, it seems. Sorry about that. Let's see, maybe we can enhance this. Let's think, maybe we should just get on, get together and maybe have a chat about any possible ideas to help you through all that suffering that you're having. And your list is osteoarthritis, left arm pain, lots of pain, and third grandchild very shortly, which hopefully you get to see some blood flow to the brain. Fibroma in upper right femur bone. Definitely put a castor oil pack on that, and maybe add some comfrey. Yep, comfrey poultice with clay. Symphytum homeopathic, which is a bone building homeopathy. I've got some lozenges. They are simple lozenges. They are not biophotonic infused scalar energy lozenges. They're just elderberry. But they're pretty good. And I'm going to grab one. As winter crashed in 2 days ago from spring weather. There we go. Dissolving fibroma. So anti-inflammation, T1 to T8. chi and energy to the right femur bone from the source. And Patricia, yep, I want to make sure you don't get away. Patricia and Sylvie. And yes, we will tap for Augustina, of course. And you had good test results from the doctors in New York, I presume? So good results for Augustina, I hope. I think she did. Do they still consider it to be a tumor or just some kind of anomaly that's there that might be there forever and not really cause any harm? Brachial plexus to the right femur bone for blue sky. Heart health, T5. For Isaac, pain-free shoulder. That would be SI14, SI15. For Paul. And Esther, bones, osteoarthritis, again left arm pain, brachial plexus. Down to the right arm. T1 to T8 for pain. And jet lag in Tong, third eye, pineal gland, circadian rhythms. And for Patricia Rose Wagner, T1 to T8. Anti-inflammation, stone breaker, T9, T10, gallbladder bile duct. Herb Farm. Sounds like a great company, Patricia. Your core, I think, will be a game changer for you. It's very smart medicine. I've used it for others. And for Patricia, thyroid, parathyroid. Sea vegetables are great at balancing that out. And we mentioned Happy Smiles paste for the gums. So let's work with blood flow to the brain for Deb, for Augustina, I need some tapping for myself. Slight cough. Command points of the brain, command points of the brain stem. So we're working on 2024. Be really interested in your thoughts, everyone. What would be interesting to you for webinars, for training? We got a whole year planned out for next year already, so I'd like to hear your thoughts. Blood flow to the brain for brain confusion, for medulla growth for Augustina. So 3 blood supplies: carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. So So that is more blood flow for the memory. Definitely massage the vagus nerve and the side of the neck. T1 to T8. And healthy kidneys, L1, L2. So the blood flow to the brain for TBI, associated brain bleed. Loose teeth, receding gums, C3, C4, and happy smiles, I think it's called, the remedy for receding gums. I just started it. No feedback yet. It's only been a matter of a few days. Probably be a couple months before it really finishes the job. And hearing loss, GB789, 10, 11, 12, and GB12. GB7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For the ears, for the hearing loss. And GB17, brain stem for Augustina. And Patricia Rose also, her husband Samuel, peaceful mind, GB13, right side, yin tongue, third eye, connecting to ourselves, our spiritual center, peaceful mind. Healthy digestion, that is for them and everyone, the microbiome, T11, T12, L4, L5. And Athena for healing cold, sinus drainage, dry skin. So again, for everyone, cold, sinuses, I can relate, blood flow to the brain. Sinuses, GB23, sinus drainage, special point. Dry skin, more hydration, clear mind, GB13, right side. Smith. I don't know how to unmute myself on this platform. Interesting. There it is. Yep, mute. Okay, great. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And welcome back, J-Boy Lou. And of course, prostate for Les, for Patricia, your husband, L3, L3, L3. Some blood flow, nerve flow, L3 for the prostate. CB4 also for Patricia. Okay, next. blood flow to the brain. Left eye rupture for Kim. Second surgery. Sounds like there are some possibilities. Otherwise, they hopefully wouldn't be doing surgery. You can use even these infrared light mini platforms to increase the circulation, to increase the recovery. Very simple ones. Doesn't have to be that close. But the infrared light, even if the eyes are closed, can increase healing energy into the eyes and the face. T3 for the eyes, ouch point for the eyes. And Dorothy went to the eye doctor last week. My eyes are holding their own, which is great. Keep up the good work. Qigong for the eyes, Tongren for the eyes. Can even do infrared light for the eyes. All good stuff. So Joyce, you had a comment. I feel like the frequency is higher. I think that might be true. That's what I've been hearing from others. The space, for those of you that are interested to learn, I was immersed in a Tesla scalar energy field with lots of high power Tesla generators. My goal and my experiment was, if I am in that space and do Tongren, since Tongren can transmit stuff, Tongren can connect stuff, will I also be doing Tongren with the advantage or support or transmission of additional energy in the bio-healing Tesla technology? And it really seems to be true from what I've seen from other people. That was the experiment, and it did seem to work. Oh, I didn't notice this. Kim, he is seeing some shadows now, but still no guarantee he'll gain eyesight. Seeing shadows, yes, the body will do it. Did everybody hear that? Kim, who lost the eye rupture due to a fall, seeing some shadows, yes. And thyroid issues. So let's keep those shadows coming. Yes. If you can see shadows, you made the connections. It's just a matter of quantity now and quality. But you've made the link. And the nerves, everything in our body has the native wisdom to regrow, and it will do it. Just keep it up. And keep good vitamins like B12, alpha lipoic acid, or primarily B12. Lots of really good minerals and nutrients into your body to rebuild. That's what you do. Don't eat late at night. Intermittent fasting for healing and autophagy. All these different things that you can do to support that healing process. That is great news. All right, let's work with Joyce, IBS, Hashimoto's, and stress. Blood flow to the brain and stress, GB13 right side. Aloe vera is excellent for IBS. Aloe vera juice is a really good quality aloe vera. Medical grade healing type. command points of the brain stem. And for Tiffany, a couple of requests. Let's see, make sure I get them all. We had jet lag. And let me put in a cable. Make sure we don't run out of power. You just got a tour of my room. That's great. Tiredness, GB13 right side, command points of the brain. Depending upon the schedule of your chemo, in between have clay baths. This will mineralize, recover more quickly, as well as Tongren. GB13 right side, and for emotions, some herbs adaptogenic like ashwagandha would be great to support you. That will not interfere with your chemo at all. And C3, 4, and 5. Tonsils, don't know what those are, never really had them. I was in the generation where they took your tonsils just for fun. C1 to C7 and C3, C4 for the tonsils. So tiredness, we want energy, microbiome, improve the efficiency of our gut to improve the efficiency of nutrients and creating energy. 11 to 12, L4, L5. And Dorothy, macular degeneration coming right up. Blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. And for Tiffany, removing curses from the stomach, uterus, vaginal walls, and the colon. Managing hallucinations, releasing embarrassment. Yep, don't hold on to any of that stuff. You're a great person. No need to hold on to embarrassment. You're doing great. Command points of the brain. Now let's do one more round for Augustina. 3 blood flows to the brain and the brain stem. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. TV17, cardiac, respiratory, vasculatory center for Tiffany. In tongue, third eye, connecting to your true self. Managing hallucinations, disconnection from delusions. And Lua, good to see you. Recurrence of brain metastases. Inhalations of frankincense. I think all of these things you've done more. You know more about this than I do. But I'll repeat it here for people to understand. SEACT. Anyone with cancer? SEACT, number 1. SEACT. So for the brain, blood flow, three areas. Cancer is a trigger from hypoxia or oxygen deficiency, so therefore we want more blood flow, more oxygen. I would highly recommend the relaxator resistance breathing technique for you. And let's work on the stomach, uterus, colon, vaginal area, releasing embarrassment. All of these things we will do right now for you, Tiffany. And headaches and tinnitus. So GB20, which is the headache point, Lua. GB 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for all the cranial nerves. T1 to T7, T1 to T8. The oxygen system, T6. Diaphragm. And lumbosacral plexus for neuropathy in the feet. And CV4 for the candidiasis. Candidiasis. Also to open the stomach for Tiffany, CV4. Energetic balancing in that whole area of the lower abdomen area. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, so for happy habitant, endometrial and peritoneal cancer, and then we'll work with the Georgia tribe for aloe vera. And let's work for Lisa. Left wrist, constant pain. Yep, that was strange. Hopefully I'm still active. There, in that type of aloe vera, it's medical grade. There are two kinds, plain and with Essiac herbs. I would recommend the one with Essiac herbs always. Back up. Yay. Don't know what happened. And let's finish that. Yep, you can either buy it from Genuine Essiac Tea, or my website. Either one, whatever you gotta do, get some. I just bought about 30 bags so people can have some. And let me know. And I missed it. Let's see. Peace. Rachel asks to tap for peace. We should always include peace. And our final messages will always be for peace. Oh, there was one that I missed. Left wrist. There we go. And then the endometrial and peritoneal cancer, and Georgia tribe. Blood flow to the brain. So Patricia, mid back is hurting. Definitely some yoga, forward folds, backward folds, upward dog, downward dog, that kind of thing if you can. Just take your time. Endometrial and peritoneal cancer, so L1 to L5, P6, the diaphragm, the oxygen system, and for everyone, the other part of the oxygen system, the phrenic nerve to CV17 for all cancers. And the left wrist, brachial plexus, nerves to the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. You're welcome, Lisa. Liver 3 and kidney 1. Blood flow to the brain. So, Elder Georgia tribe. Arthritis, concussion, memory, tinnitus, atherosclerosis, hypertension. Yeah, Esther, you said you couldn't see anything but that. If you refresh, do you still see it? Let me check on that. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Blood flow to the brain. Balancing Tiffany. The entire body, head to toe. GV20. Bai Hui to the Hui Yin. That's how we do it in Chinese medicine. And align your daughter as well. Yin Tong, third eye. Happy Mama says the energy of the Tesla session was amazing. That's good. Sure was fun. Command points to the brain. Points for the concussion and memory loss. Blood flow. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. And the ears for middle ear granulomas still happening. I guess sleep apnea, I would recommend sleep tape. Atherosclerosis. apnea in tongue, third eye area. Central tremors, we work on the substantia nigra part of the brain, and then cerebellum part of the brain. T4 for skin cancer, and C6, C7 thyroid, parathyroid balancing. I think if you refresh now, you'll be able to see the screen of the current video. We just changed something, and we will change that next time. And we're almost there. And Joanna, nice to see you. Please tap for clear breathing and world peace. Of course, Rachel. Blood flow to the brain. And less, lower inflammation. Excuse me. T1 to T8 for inflammation. Paula, reduce inflammation in the knees and hips. Relax the muscles. So blood flow. T7, nerve flow, lumbosacral plexus. And ouch point of the knees and hips. Hip to hip. Magnesium oil on the muscles to relax the muscles could help. And again, T1 to T8 for lowering inflammation, and L1 to 3 for prostate area, and grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. You can try refreshing to see if you can see the session again. Should be working. Blood flow to the brain. Metastatic liver cancer, bone and brain. Blood flow to the brain, 3 parts. T1 for the bones, and we'll do cranial sacral fluid, which has, by the way, if you didn't know it, cranial sacral fluid has photons. GB13 for fear, kidneys for the fear. GB13 for anxiety, and T4 for the breast cancer fear and anxiety as well. And Joanna will be with you coming up next. Joanna and Rachel both. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me make sure we get everybody. Patricia, blood flow to the brain. Let's do it. We're going to be running a few minutes late. I hope that's okay with everybody. Doesn't everything have photons? That's a great question. In reality, everything is light. But then we have biophotons. The more, the better. Let me get a quick drink here. Healthy kidneys, Patricia. T3 for the eyes for Joanna, for your mom. Ouch point for the eyes. There's a remedy called Cataract Cure by Russian. There are eye drops, which are basically NaC, and there's a whole book on it, The Cataract Cure. I don't have it here at the moment, but I would look that up. Okay, Patricia, is this the November healing session? Not sure what you mean. Healthy kidneys, L1, L2, C6, C7, C6, C7, calcium balancing, T5 for the heart, T1, T8 for infection, UTI, muscles for the back, for Samuel, microbiome for the healthy digestion, L1 to L3 cervical viruses or HPV. They can be related to Epstein-Barr virus as well. Clear breathing, T3, T2, T3, bronchial areas, lung areas for Rachel and CV17. Grounding, liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. Yep. Should be able to see me now on the website page. And we're almost there. Let's tap for Confident Newbie and Gleeful Pal. But it should be all fixed by now. Blood flow to the brain and tonsils again, the great mystery of my life. I got tonsils for ice cream. C1 to C7, but C3, C4, C5, and GB13 right side. And for stroke affecting right side, heart artery blockage, T5, GB17 for circulation. Definitely work with herbs, hawthorn berry, aortic stenosis, T7. T1 for the bones and anemia, healthy kidneys, L1, 2, and 3. C6, C7 for calcium balancing to avoid stenosis. And grounding at liver 3 and kidney 1. There are tinctures for Epstein-Barr virus as well. Herb Farm sounds great. There's also another great company called Hawaii Farm, which has a lot of herbs, organic herbs like that, PHARM as well. So they're great. I heard of Herb Farm. They're excellent. Okay, Timid Humanoid and Deb. Oh, Timid Humanoid. left humerus, blood flow to the brain, a 3-part process. And we'll do a lymph tune-up for everyone. Hopefully everyone is still here. We'll go about 2 or 3 more minutes. So any absorption issues, increase your digestive enzymes or increase your probiotics, or fermented foods is the best. C6, C7, calcium balancing, bone building. Brachial plexus for the nerves, nerve palsy, to release muscle atrophy on the left dorsal forearms, and the absorption of B12, microbiome, T11, T12, L4, and 5. The bed of the source, the B13, that's probably B12, I'm guessing. Number 1 to 5, sacrum 1 to 5 for all people with UTI issues. So we have a quote here, I can feel the difference with the Tesla energy. Yep, with my Tesla generator there. Feels stronger, feels really good. So my goal is to help people more with these technologies. So, and we have a couple more. Laxmi, autoimmune, blood flow to the brain, brain command points, brain stem command points. Better digestion, T11, T12. So brachial plexus to the elbows. So I would recommend detoxing. Worry-free and calm mind. Breathe through the nose. I highly recommend the Relaxator course and teaching us with resistance breathing how to breathe better and to get more breathing through the nose on a regular basis, even at nighttime with specific sleep tape. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Thank you for joining Timid Humanoid. Wandering Traveler, which one were your requests? What was the name that you were under them? Okay, so we have one more round. Detox from mold, chemical exposures for Pondering Traveler. Yep, you're next. You are next right now. There you go. Blood flow to the brain. And if I missed anybody else, yes, Catherine, we are photon machines. Every cell has photons. Brain command points and lung and sinus infections, C3, 4, 5. And lungs, T1, 2, and 3. T1 to T8. C6, 7, calcium balancing, liver health and healing broken right foot. Definitely clay packs with comfrey poultice for the broken right foot overnight. Symphytum homeopathic comfrey as well. T1 to T8 for sinus infections and T9 for the liver. and grounding. Liver 3 and kidney 1. And there we go. I think we've covered everything. Great. So we do a little bit of chi for everyone, send you on your way, and we will also focus on breathing in the lungs, and also for everyone, focus on healing the planet, reducing the suffering with all that we've seen, world peace. You can be the change in the world yourselves. Yep, thank you, Joyce. Thank you for joining our community each time. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Okay. People seem to think that we've done kind of an upgrade to our Tongren power. That's an interesting thing to think about. So from now on, the Tongren sessions that I do, they will be supported and enhanced, ideally, by Tesla biophotonic energy. Let's do a clearing now. Thanks for everyone. Be kind to one another. Definitely think if you're kind to someone, they will be kind to 10 people, and they will be kind to 10 people. We can spread kindness, love, and compassion, believe it or not, through the entire world. So we need to take up the real estate in our brain for love and peace, not for hate, anger, and divisiveness. And Tongren is part of that, brought to you by the great folks at the Universal Heart of Compassion. Thank you very much. Have a great day.